And if I was where I would be, then I'd be where I am now. Here I am where I must be, where I would be I cannot. Oh, into the wood I am going, down through the boggy mire, to see my heart's desire. When I first came to town, they called me now they've changed that tune. Call me Katie Coo. And if I was where I would be, then I'd be where I am not. Here I am where I must be, where I would be I cannot. Oh, diddle-I, diddle-I, Thanks so much. That's a song from the Appalachians, or a song from the British Isles that was brought to Appalachia, done by an artist called Karen Dalton, and then taken back up by a contemporary Irish band called Lankum. I was doing their arrangement on an Indian drone instrument called a shruti box here in Nashville, Tennessee. And that is how folk music works, everybody. It's moving around. I'm now going to play you a bunch of songs that I wrote. My name's Joey. These songs are called Average Joey. It's going to be hard to follow the previous act, but I'm going to do my damnedest. When you play the banjo, you're expected to play at least one song about whiskey. Here's mine. It's about the Whiskey Rebellion, which took place in western Pennsylvania after the Revolutionary War. Big Whiskey Rebellion fan in the back. It's called Monongahela Rye. It sounds like this. Well, I came to this country with nothing to my name except a copper still and a satchel of grain. And I made my own way, boys, till that old devil Neville tried to take it all away, turning water into whiskey like an Appalachian Christ, sipping on Monongahela Rye. When the tax man come to try to steal him some, I swear all I have is mine. Fist was thrown, we burned a man's home, and we was justified. They matched the fire in our bellies from that old-fashioned rye. And now I face the gallows pole. If you want to quell this rebellion, well, you better let me go. Turning water into whiskey like an Appalachian Christ, sipping on Monongahela Rye. When the tax man come to try to steal him some, I swear all I have is mine. Well, the water here's poison, but rye whiskey, it's mighty bold. We didn't fight no revolution, just to turn around and do as we're told. Turning water into whiskey like an Appalachian Christ, sipping on Monongahela Rye. When the tax man come to try to steal him some, I swear all I have is mine. I swear all I have is mine. I swear all I have is mine. Thank you. Thanks so much. Well, thank you, gang. Thank you so much. That's a song I learned the history about the Whiskey Rebellion because I was working at a fancy distillery in western Pennsylvania where they were telling the story about Pittsburgh as a gritty, blue-collar city with character and working-class grit so they could sell $17 cocktails to the young urban professionals who had recently moved into town. And then they were stealing wages from the front of house, and I organized with my coworkers, and we got those wages back. So if you're mad, folks, it's because your heart works. But make sure you organize a little bit with that anger, hey? Speaking of the law being in service of the ruling class, here's a song about shoplifting from large corporations. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-finger discount. Well, I'm walking down the aisle at the big box corporate store. See all these shiny things that I just can't afford. I take a look around, I make sure I'm being ignored, and I put what I want right in my pocket and I walk on out the door. I'd never rob no mom and pop, what do you take me for? Stealing from both friend or foe goes against my morals. When it comes to these companies that don't deserve my dime, my conscience is clear, it's all on clearance for free. 99 of shoplifting, shoplifting. Take it off the shelf, treat yourself, why not shoplift it? Hey! These corporate stores, they hoard resources and run on greed, while the poor can't afford just to meet their basic needs. They exploit their labor force, commercialize and commodify. Then they line their pockets with massive profits, so I line mine with merchandise. Steal from the rich, give to the poor. That's me. They got their tax loopholes and wealth hidden offshore. We can't have wholesale change, we're gonna have to nickel and dime. Scanning bananas for every item at the self-checkout line. We're shoplifting, shoplifting. You gotta fight the man any way you can. Why not shoplift it? Hey! Well, I pilfered plenty packs of pens, pinched some vitamins and supplements, grabbed a bag of jerky and a bottle of booze. I boosted some juice and kombucha too, snatched a fashionable shirt I'd seen, nicked a new novel I've been meaning to read, took my time, didn't call attention, didn't pay no mind to the loss prevention. I nabbed some nail polish, cause it only cost $1. I absconded with some condoms, cause they cost far too much, and I robbed them of salami when I went down to the deli. Took all of their free samples till I filled up my big belly, and I stole a look at one last treat before I decided to leave. Shoplifted some chocolate, cause all chocolate should be free. I'm shoplifting, shoplifting. Take the power back, kleptomaniacs. Why not shoplifting? Thank you. Hey, thanks so much, everybody. I'm on tour right now. I'm not from around here, so I appreciate you giving me a little bit of your time to hear some of these songs I've been writing. We're here, in Nashville in the big leagues for the songwriters, and I'm just a humble troubadour passing on through. So thanks for giving me the next 20 minutes of your time so I can play these songs for you. I live in my van, and sometimes that's a really romantic, fun lifestyle, and other times you're broke all the time, and your van breaks down, and the whole illusion is shattered. So this here is a song about the universal symbol of economic precarity. It sounds like this. Well, the cost of living is killing me. My landlord takes half my pay. That's only after the boss steals my wage and the taxes have had their way. The pennies I am left with, I'm expected to survive. Just on time, my dash starts flashing with the check engine light. Check engine light, check engine light. My dashboard is lit up like a Christmas tree. Check engine light, check engine light. Safety doesn't come first, I consider it a luxury. Well, we all been hitting hard times, we're just hardly scraping by. I've been scraping up change for my ashtray, paying for gas with nickels and dimes. My vehicle and I got something in common, we're both always broke. I'm ignoring all of those warning sounds, I just turn up the radio. Check engine light, check engine light. My dashboard, it's lit up like a Christmas tree. Check engine light, check engine light. I don't need more reminders of my poverty. Every time I think I might have a handle on my life, I get a reality check from my check engine light. Check engine light, check engine light. Well, I don't know if I can take this anymore. Check engine light, check engine light. How is it I can't even afford to be poor? Every time I think I might have a handle on my life, I get a reality check from my check engine light. Thank you. All right, I'm going to pull out an old country song because I'm in Nashville, and I'm going to play this one. I haven't played in a little while. Okay, I'm a folk singer, so I just got to make sure my guitar's good and out of tune. Here we go. This song's about going to hell for the company. You did me so damn dirty, rotten. Now I'm all broken apart. Don't you know that it's a sin to be breaking and stealing hearts? You said I ain't got a shot in this world. Baby, what about the next? The way you put me down, it was downright devilish. So go to hell, my darling. Down here I might have a chance. Maybe the devil will cut me a deal for some goddamn romance. We could get together deep under the ground. Go to hell, my darling, so I can see you around. Eternal burning inferno can't compare to the pain I'm in. And I'll never make it past the pearly gates. I hear the dress code's pretty strict. I'm down on bended knee by a lake of fire with a brimstone wedding ring. You said I had a snowball's chance, and I'm uglier than sin. So go to hell, my darling. Down here I might have a chance. Maybe the devil will cut me a deal for some goddamn romance. We could get together deep under the ground. To go to hell, my darling, so I can see you around. They say that hell is other people. Well, maybe I had you in mind. When you told me to head straight there, I'd hoped you weren't far behind. I have been a bad man. I know I'm bound for a fiery pit. We could be a match made in H-E double hockey sticks. Look out, songwriters, it's a key change. Go to hell, my darling. Down here I might have a chance. Maybe the devil will cut you a deal for some goddamn romance. We could get together deep under the ground. Go to hell, my darling, so I can see you around. Go to hell, my darling, so I can see you around. Thanks. Thanks so much, y'all, for being here. Again, my name's Joey. These songs are called Average Joey. I got some merch in the back. I'm traveling. I'm on the road. There's also a tip jar right here, and it's just calling your name. We just need some model citizens to, break the wall, and then that money's just going to start flowing. We're not going to know what to do. We're going to be drowning in it. When I'm sleeping in my van later tonight, I'll just know that y'all just love the performance so much. But the only way I know is if you put money in the tip jar. I have Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, too. The things are right there. So if you like what you're hearing, help me out. I'm traveling. I'm on my way to New Orleans. Hey, we got a model citizen on our hands, folks. Give it up for that guy. I also have some merchandise in the back if you want to check that out. More about that later. For now, I don't play this song often because I try to keep audiences on their toes, but I only have like 4 people really paying attention, so I'm going to play my really slow, sad country tune because I'm in Nashville. Thank you, buddy. You're here to hear first, folks. Okay, sometimes when you're a traveling troubadour, you fall in love with people or they fall in love with you, and then you leave for 7 months. And that can be a difficult experience. So this is a song about that. This is my Sunday crier, as they call it in the business. I've been biding my time, been biting my tongue, feeling down and out, down on my luck. Seems this hallowed ground, it's all been hollowed out. Seems no one knows what I'm talking about. My brow's always furrowed, my criticism is thorough. Disconnection breeds disdain. Something wrong with my brain, or am I the only one who's sane? I'm afraid of the answer, so I just run away. I'm sorry, darling, but I must be leaving. Trying to find something I can believe in. You're the angel on my shoulder, but these demons are screaming, and I can't make sense of it all. You know it's hard to love someone like me, fleeing from the feeling that everything's fleeting, searching for purpose, poetically screaming, trying to keep this sloppy heart beating. But maybe, baby, someday I'll quit the road and you can show me the meaning of home. I've been drinking alone at a crowded bar and thinking about how ugly all the pretty people are, and wishing that I could be somebody else, wondering what it'd be like to be myself, searching for refuge among the refuse, trying to monetize on mankind's demise. Am I fighting for a future, or am I running scared? This savior complex is a cross to bear. I'm sorry, darling, but I must be leaving, setting out searching for something to believe in. I wouldn't trade the way you sing all the lilacs in Ohio for all the pretty gals in Tennessee. I know it's hard to leave someone like you, and love's the closest thing we got to absolute truth. If you hear the caged bird singing, you let it loose, might just return to roost. Maybe, someday I'll quit the roam and you can show me the meaning of home. Won't you show me the meaning of home? Show me the meaning. Thanks a bunch. Okay, I have a confession to make, everybody. I'm not a real cowboy. I'm actually a punk. Do we have any other punk rockers in the house tonight? Here's the thing about becoming an aging punk. When you're an aging punk, you start playing country music. This is a thing that happens. So this song goes out to everybody trying to pick out their cool honky-tonk outfits over there, or anybody in the house that has a tattoo they regret. Here we go. I spent my youth riding freight trains, getting drunk, doing drugs, living fast like Darby Crash. Now I'm all grown up, my American spirits are tailor-made. I got my stick and pokes covered up with a portrait of Hank. I'm on the punk rock to honky-tonk pipeline. I got a bolo tie and a big old septum ring. Spent half of the year playing fiddle in Asheville, the other half in a Philly squad in New Orleans. I cut my teeth in the hardcore scene in Ohio. Now I play my acoustic songs with a southern drawl. Whether I'm swinging in the mosh pit or on the hardwood dancing a two-step, all depends on which outfit I decide to put on. I'm on the back of my pearl snaps. I spend half of the year camping at Cliff Top, the other half at my various partners' apartments. Thank you. How am I doing on time back there, Lemon? Okay. Hey, thanks to Dees for having me. Thank you for listening. I just got a couple more tunes for you. Okay, I'm going to play a soft, sad one if anybody's listening. I'm just playing this just for you, my friend. All right. And you too, if you want to hear it, I'll play it for you. This next song that I'm going to play. Okay. Hey, Lemon, what time is it? How much time do I have? 5 minutes? Okay. I'm going to play this song, and then I'm going to see if people want to sing a shanty with me, and we'll be out of here. Actually, maybe we'll do the shanty, and if I have time, I'll do that song. Are people here down to do a shanty with me? I just need, like, a couple more people than just you two. This guy's in. All right, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to do an old drinking song. It's about a bar burning to the ground, and the folks inside go to the basement and have a drinking spree. This sounds kind of fun, hey? It requires some participation, though, from the good people here at Dees. So here's what I need you to do. Anytime I say, they come knocking on the door, you give a little stomp or a clap or something like that. You want to try that? Okay. They come knocking on the door. Okay, let's try that one more time. And this will be my last song, so I'm going to see if I can get even those folks in the back to get into it. Okay, here it goes. As they come knocking on the door. Okay, great. Now, the second part you need to know is when I say, somebody shouted McIntyre, you scream as loud as you can, McIntyre! Okay? I know you want to scream in public. Have you seen the news? I know that you just want to scream in public, and now is your chance to do it. Okay, so let's give it a try. Somebody shouted McIntyre. McIntyre! Really good. Okay, so remember, as they come knocking on the door, somebody shouted McIntyre. McIntyre! Okay, now we're going to do the song. It's called Old Dun Cow, and it goes like this. My name is Joey. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for having me. I think I'll probably only have time to do this one. Here we go. Some friends and I in a public house playing dominoes one night. Went into the room, the barman came, his face all chalky white. What's up, says Brown. Have you seen a ghost? Have you seen your Aunt Mariah? Well, me Aunt Mariah be buggered, says he. The bleeding pub's on fire. Fire, says Brown. What a bit of luck. Everybody follow me. Down to the cellar, if the fire's not there, we'll have a grand old spree. So we all went down after good old Brown, the booze we could not miss, and we had not been 5 minutes or more till we were bleeding pissed. There was Brown, upside down, lapping up the whiskey on the floor. Booze, booze, the firemen came as they come knocking on the door. Don't let them in till it's all knocked up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. And we all got blue, blind, paralytic, drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Then Smith went over to the port wine tub. He gave it a few good knocks, started taking off his pantaloons, likewise his shoes and socks. Well, we can't have that. Smith says you can't do that round here. Don't go washing your trotters in the port wine tub when we've got all this light beer. There was Brown, upside down, lapping up the whiskey on the floor. Booze, booze, the firemen cried as they come knocking on the door. Don't let them in till it's all mopped up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. And we all got blue, blind, paralytic, drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Just then there came an awful crash. Half the bloody roof caved in. Well, we nearly drowned in the fireman's hose, but still we laughed and grinned. And we took some tacks and some old wet slacks, nailed ourselves inside, and we sat there swallowing the pints of stout till we were bleary-eyed. There was Brown, upside down, lapping up the whiskey on the floor. Booze, booze, the firemen cried as they come knocking on the door. Don't let them in till it's all mopped up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. McIntyre! Somebody shouted McIntyre. And we all got blue, blind, paralytic, drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Thanks, everybody. My name's Joey. These songs are called Average Joey. I'm traveling on my way to New Orleans. This is my only job. Come buy some merch. Support me if you can. Stick around. There's lots of music tonight. I got some CDs and some books and some free shit that you can just grab over there. I'll be hanging out for a little while. Thanks a bunch for having me.